Hello everyone. So today I am working on this 2007 Toyota Corolla, and the issue is that the engine won't start. Why won't it start? You see, if I try to crank it, you see the kick acts like it wants to work, but for some reasons it doesn't work. See, it just engages. You hear that engagement sound and then it goes off. Okay, so that tells me that there is an issue with the kick, and after about 5 attempts, I'm now convinced that there is an issue with the kick, because it doesn't appear to be a battery issue. Okay, so I want to bring down the kick and test it and find out what is wrong with it, why it's not working. Okay, so before now I came around here to check the kick, and see, mere touching the body of the kick alone, it's hot. See, it's hot after several attempts at trying to start the car. Okay, so the body of the kick is hot. That tells me there's an issue, or therefore that tells me there's an issue with the kick. So I want to bring out the kick. Now the kick is held in position by 3 bolts. Okay, actually 2 bolts and a nut. So the kick is somewhere here. So there are 2 14mm bolts holding it to the body of the engine. Two 40mm bolts. You can see this is one. Okay, so that's one. See that bolt right here is one. That's one of the 40mm bolts. It's holding it from, it's like this. The kick is here. This is the kick. As a bolt, and then there's another 14mm bolt here. See where my finger is? Yeah. So that is like this. It's like this. This other one here, that one there is like this, while this is like this. Okay, and then there is the other one that is at the other side of it. That's a 12mm nut. That is from the battery. Okay, so there are 2 ways to do this. If you have the kind of tool or shorter sockets that can enable you to lose this without easily as it is here, fine. But otherwise, I have to take off the fan assembly. Okay, the fan assembly that also has the reservoir on it. Okay, and to take out the fan assembly, we have to disconnect this electrical. To disconnect, see this electrical connector, and the harness that is connected to the fan. See this cable, how to disconnect it. Then remove this hose from the radiator to the reservoir. Remove that and then remove the 10mm bolts. Okay, so I'll remove this fan assembly. This is already broken. The kick is powered directly by the battery, so we have to disconnect the battery. It's very, very important if you're working on the kick to disconnect the battery. Very, very important. So we'll disconnect the battery. Okay, just remove the negative terminal and that'll be okay for it. Okay, I think the most difficult bolt to remove is this one inside. So I decided to disconnect the positive terminal of the battery too, because this wire, see, this wire was connected to that, and then this wire has to be relaxed a bit. Sorry, this has to be relaxed a bit. So I disconnected it and you can see disconnected it from its socket, and also disconnected the positive terminal, so that made it go down a bit. This wire bunch, and with this tool I was able to yank it loose. Okay, so with this sort of arrangement, see, with this kind of branch that goes a little bit, that gets a little bit angular, and I was able to break loose the 14mm bolt inside. Okay, so this is what helped me. Okay, so that's one of the 14mm bolts. Okay, that's the second 14mm bolts. The second of it. So with that, the kick is off position, and then now I have to disconnect the electrical connector and okay, so this is the 12 millimeter nut. So with that, be careful while bringing out the kick so you don't scratch, don't wound the radiator. Okay, so here it is. So this and this also have to be disconnected. Okay, so here it is. It's been worked on. I have to get assistance in replacing the brushes inside, and so it's okay now. And next I have to take it in, install it in the reverse order that I brought it out. So that's next.